What's up, hooligans? I hope you guys are having a great day and or night, depending on what part of the world you're in. Anyways, so I have an unboxing for you guys today. I'm actually super excited. It was my birthday technically yesterday as of filming this. And I got myself, well, the day after my birthday, I got myself a brand new GoPro Black 10. Well, it's of course it's reversed, but so that is what we're going to be doing the unboxing of today. Brand new camera. I've been kind of like wanting to get just like a better camera in general for like the longest time. Would have went the DSLR kind of like really super nice camera route, but that's way more money than I have, and also that requires like way more accessories that I don't technically have. This was actually this model was, I mean, I technically know it's not the latest model. It's I think the Black 11 is the latest model, but I'm super stoked to have to been able to even find this one, because I think at like my Best Buy this was like the last one there. But anyways, let's get right into it. I got the other kind of camera, the little handy cam that we used during the unboxing for our PS5 video, kind of all ready to rock. So yeah, we're gonna kind of do this kind of re-unboxing, I guess technically, because I did open it. I didn't really play with it earlier. I didn't like realize, so actually this required another trip to Best Buy, was that I needed a SD card, which I thought I had a couple of them around, but lost them from between moving here and there. Lost them. So it kind of came in just this, you know, kind of neat little box. Nothing too fancy here. So it was just like a little rip thing here. So you just kind of just peeled that. And it slides out, which was also kind of like another kind of point of why I wanted this, because in most cases you can just get the camera by itself, which is perfectly fine, but I wanted to get the one that came with the nice case and also came with a few things such as like the little hand slash like tripod. You'll see. So it's got a nice little, it's pretty nice texture. It's a hard case, so you can kind of give it a knock. You can, I mean, obviously you don't want to drop it, but it could survive a little bit of a fall. So it's pretty heavy duty material. GoPro right on the front. God, it's unfortunate, man. I should try to fix that, but that's, it says GoPro on the front. So I'm finishing zipping it. Schwa. Get the nice little sound effecty. And then, all right. Voila. I'll back her up just a little bit. So that's what all kind of comes in it. Again, I kind of had to repackage, and some of it isn't already in because again, I took it out. I did charge up one of the batteries and whatnot, but all right. So I'll kind of show you. This is essentially what that box kind of looks like. Sorry for the kind of slight shakiness here. So this is all kind of what comes in the box. Got your GoPro right there in the middle. Then you got, this is kind of a mount that you can use for, like, if you were going to put it onto a bike helmet. It also I think allows you, so you can attach it to like a bubble. Inside here is where the sort of like, I guess, hand mount slash like tripod is, which I'll show you guys obviously in a second. And then this is also kind of another mount. This one has a bit more of a clip, and that little blue guy there is the secondary battery. And then up here is obviously like a little like pouch kind of area. Yeah, it's not too bad. We'll take it out. The camera itself. Here I can. What am I doing? I can. Just want to swing the side out of the box here. Quite small. Obviously, I got like oven mitts for hands, so you can kind of see it's very small. Here's like a Samsung thing. Well, this is the micro SD. It's obviously not very big, so it's like you can tell the GoPro is even smaller than that even. Kind of has like a matte feel to it, which is nice. The plastic are still on the screens here, so it's gonna be super nice. So we'll put that back in here for now. Like I said, right here, obviously the camera. So then this is that little C clamp. Oops, that little C clamp. Grab this out. See, it's just up. It's also the bottom. Bottom's also magnetic, so you can see. Boop. Ooh. But yep, easy. Just little alligator clip, so you can kind of clip it to dash, or in this case, I actually have my ring light here actually has a mount, so I might actually kind of slightly just clip it to that because that seems kind of like the most logical of ideas. Then there's a little, two little slits right there at the top, so you can kind of slide it in. The GoPro itself has these little hinges here. Will flip so that it actually comes like two little, I guess not hinges if you will, but two little eyelets. So then you can attach them to your mounts, such as like a mount like this. Then it just screws in there like so. And then they have a few different mounts you can do. And then the cord itself is, I believe this is like a lightning cable, so this would be USB-C, I believe, but it is kind of a short cable, only about like a foot long. So you'd probably need an extender or something like, or to just go and get another one. I'm sure it's probably not too hard to find a lightning cable. So to show you the battery comes in this like just pretty standard packaging plastic, and it's actually very, very small. So it's like, I got oven mitts for hands, and this thing is just, fits easily right in the palm of it, like here. Even I can show you, this is just a ring that was on my ring finger. It's like, very small. But this one's uncharged, so I actually do have to charge this one. Just for the time being, I'll slide it back in the plastic. We'll put it back in there. So we got, and then up here is just a quick start guide. So they have this one that tells you obviously everything. They have like, well, not obviously, but they have everything kind of like an app nowadays. So this is just telling you to download like the GoPro app, in which case you can edit, and it uploads to the cloud while it charges. And from my understanding, you can actually have a little bit of control of the camera, which is also really cool. Don't really need to show here. I can grab. It's funny that there's this kind of thick manual, right? But no, it's actually pretty much the same 2 pages printed in a bunch of different languages. You turn, let's see, yeah, you get about 2 pages in. This is what's in English. This is what's in every other language. So, I mean, I get why they do it, because it's, gotta do it. Gotta put, like, the general FAQ stuff. But, yeah, still kind of wild to see. I think they rely a lot on the app to kind of get you going. So, the front here tells you which app, and obviously the QR code. And then you pair it through the internet and also through Bluetooth. So, once you pull up the app, it has you like pretty much have once the camera's turned on as well as the app, then they sync. It also has some instructions for how you actually open where the battery and the SD card goes, because that's actually kind of hard, but I mean, it's supposed to. It's a camera that's supposed to, be a little bit more on the durable side. Then on the back, they have instructions for putting it on, attaching it to the mount, which is like that little. There is this sticker piece here, which also kind of has the slide. So you can kind of stick that on a helmet if you're going to. And then they obviously show you how you can then slide that onto your helmet, and then they give you some cool little GoPro stickers to go with it. But where's that? I'll grab this, put this back in there for now. Okie dokie. So, showed you all that. Then the last part here is going to be this neat little tripod. So the tripod's actually a bit smaller than I thought. So it's, once again, just kind of using my hand as comparison. Here's a G Fuel bottle. This is like their smaller, kind of like 16-ounce container. And this is obviously like, so you can kind of see the little mount it has there. You just deploy the little bottom part of the GoPro, put it onto here, and then you can use this as like the handle for some better control. Or you can deploy it as this tiny little tripod. So you can, I'll show you guys how tall, because it's actually not very tall, but I mean I can understand why it's supposed to be for like action stuff. So I'll put that here. There you go. That's my mouse right next to it. So it's like you can tell it's not very big. I could even actually just hold it up to it, so it's like now my mouse is even taller than it went right next to it, you know. So not too big, but I mean it's still super sturdy because this bottom part touches all the way flat to the mat here, so it's actually incredibly stable. But then when you're done, it just pick that up, boom, ready to rock. It's a neat little kit. Like when it's all zipped up, I love it. It's just like a nice little case. Okay. So then the other part is we have showed this before when we did the size comparison thing, but this is it's just micro SD cards, pretty standard, but this one is 512 gigabytes, so it's a lot of storage, so it'll be good. And then obviously, well, not obviously, but we also opted to get the protective housing. Of course, it's backwards, so you can't see that, but it's, you know, just waterproof, and just adds like, you know, an extra layer of protection for whenever we're out and about. Having said that, we're not entirely sure what we're all going to be doing this. Primarily, it's going to be my main stream camera, and then whenever we go, I don't know, hiking, or if I want to take it and go shoot, like, I don't know, just out in the city, or take pictures with it, because it actually has a 23 megapixel camera, which is actually pretty good, better than most phones. So I could definitely go out and do that as well. Obviously, the only weird thing would be it'd be like a tiny little camera, but you know, I don't know. To me, I kind of like that. Well, not the entire, you know, having to scrunch up, but I kind of like the idea of being able to go out and shoot, just out in the city. So that'll be fun. It'd also bring up a nice little upgrade to the stream. Not that this camera, the Logitech C920, hasn't been any good, but you know, it's just nice to finally get something that, you know, you kind of been wishing about. Can do the unboxing of this while we're at it too. So it's pretty heavy duty. What do we got here? Slide this out. A little piece of plastic, but or a little piece of paper in there. It's just the GoPro guarantee. And then, oh, it's another one of those, another mount. The cool thing about the GoPro, well, most of you guys probably know this, is that you can buy a ton of accessories. Like obviously there's the protective casing, there's a kind of adventure pack, which includes like some headgear, also includes a chest rig, an additional kind of like C-clamp, and I think it also includes like a tether, so if you were to take it like boating or something, or like surfing, if that was kind of your thing, then if it fell off like your boat or whatever, you know, it would still be like attached. So I think that is just you know, instructions for how to include that onto here. Let's see if we can get this open somehow. Man, oh, well, that popped right on out. That's easy. So did this. That slides. So this just popped right out of the back. That was easy. This you gotta pop out of the molding, kinda slightly pull out. Now this, I'm not really sure. Oop. Well, that's not what I was intending to do, but I guess we can open it through the side. Oh, hey. What do we got here? Oh, it's so bottom part here. This had housed this kind of like smaller rectangular section of the housing. And then, okay, here we go. Now we got it. So then you get this. This is it's clear, just see-through protective housing. Seems like it's gonna be pretty thick. But obviously we're gonna be using this for when we go hiking and whatnot. There's the protective, obviously, I keep saying obviously, but there's a protective housing on it, so we can go, not that I would go be doing any sort of like deep sea kind of scuba diving, but can kind of also makes this nice and waterproof. So this will be definitely a nice little improvement to have. So you have the side button on here, which is where there's like, this is like your power and mode, and then the top here is where, you know, if you were gonna take the, you know, take a little picture. So, not bad, not bad. All right, and that is going to kind of conclude this nice little unboxing. It was super quick because obviously it's only going to be a little bit of a camera and just a few accessories. I'm definitely excited to be trying this out. adding it to the to obviously my setup. I'll also be excited to what sort of videos and sort of the cam quality we're going to be getting into. Very excited to be just, you know, bring in, if we go on trips, bring that along. If we go hiking and stuff like that, or anywhere cool and I just happen to have it along, hey, you know, just, it's just kind of nice to have the door open for opportunity. But that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this new little unboxing, you know, or I should say re-unboxing, if you will. It was actually a little bit of fun, and I'm glad I get to share more of these videos with you. They're really fun. I know I'm getting, yeah, they're just really fun. Anyways, hope you guys catch you in the next video. Peace out, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye. Much love.